How do you feel? We talking about at least what 2008, 2009.
2008, 2009.
So, how do you feel your job has changed, or the people have changed in the viewpoint since that time to where we are now?
As far as the culture and the career?
Culture in the career and how citizens look at law enforcement. Do you feel there has been a change, or do you feel like everything's the same?
Nah. Everything's not the same for sure. Yeah, it definitely has changed. But as far as I can't really speak on it on my perspective because in my history and my interaction with people in law enforcement, I get this question asked all the time, especially since the late Trayvon Martin happened, that incident happened. I encountered a lot of people that was worldwide news. That was publicly like nationally known.
Right.
So whenever I encounter people, I get the same question like, "How is it in law enforcement being that you're a man of color and whatnot?" I saw no difference in my area, my line of work where I currently work at.
Okay.
I treat everybody the same. Everybody treated me with respect. There's a few knuckleheads out
You
there.
sure you treat everybody the same? Because they're going to.
Yeah, everybody, man.
You can email me at
Listen to me. Whenever I'm out and about, there's like you can ask my lady, like when you can even ask my ex. Even when we would be out and about in stores and whatnot, I would encounter people that I've taken that ride with or had to go hands on with.
Yeah.
But I treat them with respect, and they have
show you
approached me
respect.
like they show me respect even when I'm out and about in a plain clothes, like in a civilian aspect. Like they walk up to me, they know me.
Yeah.
Some of them I didn't know until it clicked and they told me who they are.
Right.
Like, hey, Mr. Young, like, hey man, appreciate you looking out, or hey, appreciate you treating me with respect and talking with me, even though we had to take that ride. But appreciate you how you did it, how you went about it. You never really judged me.
Right.
You listened to me.
Yeah.
And that's all it took, man. Just treating people with respect, because I could easily be in their shoes. Easily. Like I'm not exempt to life or what life brings to anybody. I'm not exempt. Like I could definitely be on that end of the law, or in that aspect of their livelihood and their lifestyle. But I chose a different path, and thanks to God, like he's shielded me from certain things. So, but yeah, everybody in that county, like it'll be like a big 6'8" dude with tattoos walking up on us, and my lady and I like who is this? Like, and he be like, hey man, Mr. Young, appreciate you. Like, okay, tenfold, appreciate you. Yeah. And it just clicked, like, oh, I just took him to jail like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Like, oh snap.
And now you seeing them
Yeah,
out on the street.
Yeah.
Have you ever been, maybe afraid or thinking someone may retaliate against you? Have you ever felt that way in those encounters?
In those encounters, no. But I tell you a quick story. I'm always keeping my head on a swivel, because not everybody likes law enforcement, no matter if good or bad. They just don't like police.
No, don't like. I thought you said like.
They don't like police.
Okay.
They don't like police, whether good or bad, whether they're the best officer, respectful, or the nastiest officer. They just don't like officers.
Everyone, you feel like most people have a dislike or disdain towards.
There's some. And quick story, like when I live in it, and I hate to have this be known, but I live in the same city I work in. I would like to live outside the outskirts, just dealing with people on a daily basis. Everybody knows me in my little town.
Right.
So when I'm at home, I like to have like a sense of like I'm leaving work at work. I'm home in my safe haven.
Right.
But being that I live in the same city I work in, everybody knows where I live, so they can just drive up like, hey, I had this problem. Or
oh no,
I'm like 24/7 a counselor, even at my home.
Wow.
Like just random citizens. Because they see a car parked in the driveway and they want to ask me questions or something like that. But
I never thought about that.
Yeah, man.
Do other people in your department or other officers get that same thing? Same experience?
Nope.
People? No?
Nope, just me. Like I said,
that's not me. Whenever I see a police car in a driveway, do you know what I do? I mark them on Waze.
Huh?
I mark them on Waze.
I'm not coming back through here again. Like,
I drop the location, police hidden.
Gotcha.
Right here.
Yeah, you would think some people would do that, but nah, they see it as a open. How I seem approachable to a lot of people.
True.
Like, they just like to come up to me and talk to me. So But for instance, one day when I got off from work, like I always watch my surroundings, no matter where I go.
Mm-hmm.
And this one particular shift, I was off, and I noticed this car was following me. And normally I take a different route, try to weave them off. Like I don't go home, but I'm already entered into my neighborhood, so it's like set in stone. Like I'm going home.
Yeah.
So as I'm turning the corner, I'm bending the corner. I'm noticing that's a car that lives up front. I live in the back of the neighborhood, so like, why are you following me back here? So I park, I back in, and I watch it, and I notice who it is, and it's an individual that had issues with my department several months prior. It was an incident where he got jammed up and had to take a ride based off of allegations on somebody else making about a shooting. But it turns out he wasn't involved, but he had a lot of stuff that was associated in his car to where he had to take a ride. So he kind of got pissed off about that. Just a luck of the draw. Yeah. So I never dealt with this dude. Like I say, he lived in the same neighborhood as me. We always chuck the deuces to each other, and I just drive. Like I never had any other actions with him. So this one particular day, he follows me right in my house. I live in a cul-de-sac, so you gotta come by twice.
Right.
Like you either know somebody that lives in this cul-de-sac or you lost.
Yeah.
So he drives by, goes up front. So I tell my lady, she's at the store on her way home, like, hey, I think I'll just follow. Be careful pulling in. Just keep your eye out, and because she said she's on her way home from the store. So I go in the backyard, let out the dog. I hear yelling in the back. She's yelling like, "Oh, that car that you just mentioned is following me." So I'm like, nah, I can't have that. I'm still in uniform. I haven't unclothed or got relaxed. I'm still feeding the dog. So I'm trying to make it out to the front of the house because she's in the neighborhood. She's like, "Oh, he's revving his engine. He's trying to cut me off." So I'm telling her to keep driving. Just keep driving. Just keep driving. So she's like, "Oh, I'm coming. I'm pulling up. I'm like, don't pull in the driveway or pull anywhere. Just keep moving till I can get to you.
Right.
So she pulls in our cul-de-sac. He blocks her off. He blocked me off. I hear, our little girl, my stepdaughter Serenity. I hear her yelling in the background. So I broke my door. Like I just realized, cause we were just talking about the storm door, how it's cracked. I was like, man, something happened right here. I broke it.
You broke it.
Yeah, trying to get out there. So I see him. He done got out of his car. He's banging on the driver door. And like I said, I'm in uniform. Like I go instantly. Like I'm off. Like, hey, man, what's up? Like, hey, man, what you doing?
Right.
So he's like, hey, you know this person? I'm like, man, this is my family, man. We got a problem? You need me to fix it? So we get a little conversation or whatever. I'm like, man, you better take your so-and-so back up to your house. Like,
and that's really pretty cool. You handled that situation pretty well because you could have went out there.
Yeah, I could have.
Totally different.
I could have, but my focus was like, man, this is my family, bro. Like, we can like, what you want to do? Like, I'm ready. Like, let's go. So he's like jaw jacking. He gets back in his car and goes up front. So I hop in. I tell her, hey, get inside. So I follow him. So I take him. He parks in front of his driveway and whatnot. But I counsel him on his actions because I was about to take him for stalking. Like that, his mannerism, how he articulated himself, and his actions of following my family and then me and then my family. I could easily take him. But through counseling him at the time, which was in an irate manner, but I counseled him.
Right. And
his mom came out of the house, and she's not too wound up, too tight. Yeah. So I had to counsel her too. Like, hey man, if y'all come back there again, that'll be y'all last time back there. Trust me.
Yeah.
So it's just a reminder. Like, that's why you gotta watch your surroundings. That's why. And in the totality of it all, like it got worked out, and he apologized. And he wasn't all there. I don't know if it was the trees he was on. He took him to another world, but he wasn't in his right mind.
Right.
But we got that situated. No harm, no foul. My family's safe. Everybody's good. But it's just a reminder, like, always watch your surroundings. Always keep your head on your swivel. And as we say, watch your six, watch your back. And tomorrow ain't promised, but we live every day like it's our last. So. But yeah, man, that's just a reminder of the jobs, the cons of the job.
Right.
So, but yeah, man.
That sound like a stressful situation. I don't know.
It is.
I can't even find. I don't even know if I would have handled it that well. You know what I mean? I'd have probably went out gun drawn.
Yeah.
My lady in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I done already seen you follow me in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, man.
And now you follow. Yeah. Probably got some shells.
Easily.
Yeah, easily.
But I mean, I'm not. You know me, man. I'm a talker. I like to talk to people.
That's why I'm not a police officer.
I agree.
And I'm very petty.
I agree. I agree.
Don't get petty. Stay petty. That's me. I try to stay as petty as possible when it comes to certain situations.
No, bro, you can't be like that, bro.
That's why I couldn't be a cop because it takes a level of patience.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. It takes a level of patience.